Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a long time since I've done a morning video, and if I'm being really honest, I really toyed with the idea of not doing a video this week. I've just had a lot of family stuff, a lot of work stuff, and I was just like, I don't have the energy. But I just listened to this audiobook called The Compound. There's going to be lots of errors with my words today because it is so early, but it's called The Compound Effect, and it was talking about not losing momentum. Yes, I always get those words confused, momentum and memento, and the way that I remember which one is which is that momentum has an M on the end, and M is for movement, so it's definitely momentum. That you've just got to keep going, and if you stop and you break your rhythm, it's much harder to continue. And I know I've only been doing it for a little while, and I think I've missed maybe 2 Sundays since I have been doing YouTube, and I was just like, oh, I don't want it to be 3. So I woke up at 5 o'clock. This is Sunday morning, this is live. I woke up at 5 o'clock to get this video done. I really hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm going to get straight into it. My lips are really dry. I got sent this lip balm from Drunk Elephant, and I've been using it quite a lot, or every day basically since I got it, so I like this. I'm going to use this to prep my lips because one thing I can't stand is dry lips. It drives me mad. So what's this week's video? I was thinking there are lots and lots and lots of videos about glass skin for people that are not brown, and I was just like, the prep and the way that you do glass or glowy skin on black women or brown women is completely different. Has anyone shown you guys how to do that? And I was like, oh, that is going to be a really fun video to do. So this is what I'm doing today. Right, let's get into this week's makeup. Firstly, prep and prime, pore refiner stick. And I'm literally going to put this all in the middle of my face. The thing is, I can't even keep this makeup on because I have to do my live at 9:30. So I'm going to wash this off and make sure that I'm ready for then and come up with a whole new look. And then I'm just going to use my fingers to pat this or to rub this in here. So you will have noticed that I didn't put this primer all over. And this is because this primer is particularly good at stopping oiliness and shine. The whole thing with glass skin is making your face look really dewy and glowy and juicy and reflective, but black women tend to be oilier. That is the reason why we don't age as fast. So for that reason, you can't really do it the same way that I see a lot of white makeup artists or YouTubers doing glass skin on white skin. It's completely different. I always used to explain this to my customers when I worked in store, and I still do because it's a really good analogy if I say so myself. But if you think about black people being a black piece of paper and white people being a white piece of paper, this is not a race thing, okay? Let's just put that out there. If you put a piece of glitter on the black paper, it's really going to stand out because the contrast is so much between that and the glitter. But if you do it on the white piece of paper, it's there, but it's not as noticeable. It's exactly the same principle with any product that has reflective textures, whether it's gloss or a balm or glitter or shimmer. On brown and black skin, it's going to look way more intense very quickly, and on a white skin, not so much. So when I see these videos when they're just slathering moisturizer all over their face, I'm like, yeah, that doesn't work for us. So I'm going to show you how I would do glass skin if I wanted that really, really glowy look. So that's why the primer's only there. Then I am going to take Skin Food by Weleda, but this is the light version. I am obsessed with this product. Oh, my hands are really dry. So let's just pause here for a second. I'm actually going to put this on my hands. Dry hands and dry lips, not allowed. And just work this in. I love the smell of this product and I love how it looks on the skin. So now I'm going to take some Skin Food. So yeah, I was saying I have the original version of this, and I bought the light one a couple of months ago, and I've been kind of using it in my kit quite a lot actually. But this is really good for creating that layer of like sheen underneath. So I'm going to pop that on your cheekbones because that's the place that you want lots of glow. I don't really like lots of shine on my forehead. And the reason why I'm leaving that bit out is because you'll see when I put my foundation on, it's going to add sheen to my skin as well. So I'm going to avoid putting this product everywhere because I know my skin gets shiny anyway, and the foundation is going to add another layer of sheen. So this is really important as well, like know your face. Know your face. You need to know like what works where and why you're doing what you were doing. Don't just follow like tutorials or videos blindly, because I'm not doing your face, unfortunately. I'm just doing my own, and I know how it reacts to products and to light. So yeah, that's really important. I've got my Laura Mercier medium deep translucent powder, and I'm just going to use this over the areas where I put the primer. This is a really good hack for combating sheen. So if you want to keep certain areas more matte, do this before your foundation. But I don't like to do it all over once again, because I do like quite a dewy skin. So I just do it on my T-zone, because that's the part that tends to get the shiniest. I've actually been using this powder like as a base. Even though it's a translucent powder, it does like perfect the skin a little bit. So if anyone is looking or has this at home and doesn't know how else they can use it, it works really well for me anyway. It's just a base. Okay, so now into foundation. I'm going to be using my Cover FX. I speak really fast. Let me just slow that right down. I am going to be using my Cover FX Natural Finish Foundation in the colour G100. We all know that I love Power Play, but I do really like this one for like a lighter, like day-to-day kind of foundation. Use whatever foundation you prefer or you like, but I really love Cover FX. That's such a good brand, such a good foundation, so good for skin. So I'm taking a Real Techniques contour brush, and I'm going to pop this on my skin. So you'll see in this area where I laid down the powder, I am just kind of like stippling the foundation here first. I'm not swiping it because I don't want to move the powder that I put underneath. And I'm also starting on the areas of my face that are matte. Why are you doing that, Stace? Let me tell you. The reason why I'm doing this is because if I start on the places that have got lots of sheen and then work to the matte areas, I'm going to really change the consistency or the finish of the foundation there. And I want the centre part of my face to be the most matte. So I'm going to start here. Maybe a tiny bit on my forehead, just in the centre. How does that look? Cool. And then I'm going to go in and start working on the face where there's more sheen. I woke up before my boiler today. My boiler comes on at 5:30 and I was awake way before. But I think like now that I've sat down and I'm starting to do this, I'm actually really happy. I'm really happy that I didn't like quit, you know? I didn't take the Sunday off. And when I turn like this, you can really see the center panel of my face. It's much more matte than the sides. This is how it stops it looking really oily, because sometimes it can just look like an oil slick, not good. So now I am going to do my concealer. I'm using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Amande, my favourite concealer. I love it. And you'll see that I only put it in here. Like I don't carry it the whole way across underneath my eyes, because I don't have darkness the whole way. And I'm trying to lift that by using the concealer. Then I am going to take, what is this? I think this is a medium shadow brush. No, domed shadow brush from Real Techniques, and literally just work my concealer in. I don't know if I ever explained why I do concealer here, but I have a dark patch, not patch, but like it's just darker where the crease or the corner of my eye is. Usually on white skin that area is red, but on mine it's a little bit dark, so I like to brighten that and make it look like the rest of my face a bit more. And then I always like to take my brush and just stipple over the areas where I have concealer. And see, it's like magic. It just makes it blend in so well. Okay, so now I'm going to set. And I'm taking, oh, let's start with this one. I'm going to use the same brush that I've been using for all my cream products. Sometimes I don't always switch brushes. I don't use a lot of products and my brushes don't become really, really damp. So I can usually use one brush for everything on my face. So now I'm taking my Laura Mercier Medium Deep again, and I'm gonna start, like kind of repeat the process. Start in the middle, mattify here. Make sure you really get the sides of your nose because it can get shiny here really quick. For me anyway. May not for you, but for me it does. And then there's one more powder I need. Give me 1 second. I really love to use mineralized skin finish underneath my eyes. So I'm taking dark. It just highlights a little bit underneath here. It looks really pretty. And I'm gonna set underneath my eyes. And the last bit of setting is my Danessa Myricks Evolution Powder in number 5. And this I really love to kind of shape my forehead. And I like to use it a little bit like a bronzer. Now, I don't want to add any more products in that area because to me it's starting to look a little muddy. So I'm taking a clean brush, nothing on it, and I'm just going to spend a little time working that in a bit more. Okay, so now on to blush. And I'm going to try this actually and see how strong the colour is. So this is from Rosie Huntington Whiteley's collection with Mark Spencer's. And the colour is just called Pink. It's a blush stick. I'm going to try that here. It's harder to see on this side of my face. It's really dark today. Usually, like, by this time it's really bright and light. But it's raining today, so yeah, not as bright as I thought it was going to be. So yeah, that's nice. It's really delicate, really soft. And it's just adding another layer of glow to the skin. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. That's nice. Okay, so now let's go to brows. This is definitely not the order I usually do my makeup in, but because I really wanted to like talk through the skin, I've done that bit first with more detail than sometimes I usually do. Is that jawline blended? The light, man. Even though I have my ring light on today, I'm just, you know, doing a security blend because it would really get on my nerves if I was editing this and I could see that I'd missed that. Okay, so brows. It's the return of the 24-hour brow setter. I haven't used this for ages, hence it being a pain in the bum to open right now. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. So it was stuck. That just shows you how good it is for your brows though, because it really holds them in place. So this is the 24-hour brow setter. I think I said that already. And I'm just going to brush up my brows. Now I am taking a very old MAC brow pencil in Spiked. This is not the one that they have reformulated. This is the original one. And this is the one I like. I have tried the new ones in the store, the new pencils anyway, and I just don't like them as much. In my opinion, these ones are much better. So if you can find these, knocking around on the internet anywhere, I would suggest to snap these ones up. So good. Just don't understand why they didn't just put spoolies on the end of this formula. Why did they change it? I don't know who is in like product design for MAC, but they need to get a grip on themselves and stop discontinuing the things that are actually really good. This was like a staple. This is a thing that used to bring people back to the store all the time, when I worked there anyway. Brow pencils were like our thing. Let's just change the formula on everyone and make them upset. Or maybe just make me upset. So last week I did a tutorial with the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership Subliminal Platinum Bronze Palette. I have to read it because I'm just going to get the name wrong, but this little beauty here. And I want to try a matte shadow. I'm going to attempt to do a one shadow smoky eye. I'm going to take a tiny bit of my dark mineralized skin finish and just pop that in the crease here with the world's biggest brush for the eye. And then I'm going to use some of my NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow primer in the colour Dark. I actually really like this on its own. I'm going to use this to prep my lids. So now I'm going to use, I think the colour is called Deep Velvet. I'm actually going to take a blending brush. And let's start here. It's not patchy. And then I think this is my favourite crease brush. This is the 228 from Zoeva. I love this brush for blending. Now, is this moving the way I want it to move? Not particularly. Okay, so now that I've got that layer down, I think I'm going to, okay, that's working. Oh yeah, that looks good. Literally just take this 228 from Zoeva and blend the edge of that shadow down. Oh, blend it out, not down. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Excuse me. Let's just take a little makeup break and I'll share something else with you guys. This bottle is from a brand called Camelback. I bought this from John Lewis Home in Croydon. I was there randomly looking for plants one day and I saw this and I was like, oh, this looks like a nice bottle. So anyway, I am on this, I'm trying to like improve myself. I'm always trying to improve myself. But one of my new things is drinking water. I am the poster child of somebody who doesn't drink water but just has really nice skin. This is why I always didn't believe that whole water and skin thing, because I used to like maybe drink a cup of water for the day and my skin has always been really nice. So that's a lie. Let me just put that out there. This is the water and skin. Your internal organs take the water before your skin ever does. And I know people that drink bucket loads of water and still have dry skin. So I was like, that cannot be it. But anyway, I'm rambling a little bit too much anymore. I'm rambling too much right now. But I have been trying to drink one of these every morning. And this bottle, I don't know why, but it makes it really easy to drink water. I actually didn't like the taste of water. Like, it kind of made me gag if I had to drink from a glass. I just did not like the feeling of it. But I can drink about 3 of these in a day. And for me, that is a proper achievement. That's like almost 2 litres. And I've never, ever, I wouldn't even drink this in a day. I didn't drink like fizzy drinks and stuff like that. I just didn't drink that much. But now I actually feel thirsty. Like, I know what that feeling is like. Whereas before I was just like, this is just normal. So yeah, if anyone struggles to drink water like I did, try this bottle. It's really, really good. And now I can get back to eyeshadow, which is the reason why you are here. What's the fallout like as well? No fallout. No fallout? No fallout, okay. I don't know if that's the shadow or if it's the, I think it might be the primer, to be honest. Because yesterday I did a client's makeup and I used this palette on her and there was fallout. I had to redo under the eyes. So I think it's the NARS Smudge Proof. Or maybe it's the Fact. Yeah, no, I think it is the primer. I feel like it looks funny here, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, yeah, that's better. And then I'm going to take a Louise Young LY14, same shadow, and just run this underneath. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so now I have this. This is the Kohl pencil that I wanted to try last week that wasn't in my bag. I have exchanged it and I'm going to use it in this demo today. I'm just going to take my concealer brush, just smooth that up here. Okay, so let's go I'm literally just running this along my lash line. And I'm taking a Real Techniques, I think this is a precision smudger. Yeah, precision smudge brush. And I'm going to smudge this with precision. It's really black, and also this is really unblended. Sorry, that I just can't. I need to. Okay, I think I can live with that. Nice. This is how I test Kohl pencils. If I can blend out a Kohl pencil and it still looks black on my skin, then it's a win. Because a lot of the time, Kohl pencils, they look black when you draw a solid line, and then when you blend them out on darker skin, they go green or blue or grey. They don't stay black, but this little beauty here is actually staying black, so that's good. Yeah, really beautiful. Okay, let's go inside the waterline. Then I'm taking the same brush with no extra product on, and I like to blend my Kohl pencil on my waterline a little bit out. Oh, I love it. Okay, and then I'm just using the same 228 brush with no extra product on and just going over the liner here to soften that there. No extra product, just the brush, and the same brush I use for underneath. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the mascara. I'm using my In Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash From mascara from MAC. Okay, that's sorted. Now, I have a little dot of mascara here. I'm going to wait right into the end to flick that off. So now, in the process of me being sat here doing the makeup, I can see that I'm starting to get shiny. Oh, look at that. Even the brush is leaving an imprint here and here. So I'm going to go back to my Laura Mercier powder. And we're going to press and roll in this area alone. And I find that if you have pores, it shows up way more when they're shiny as opposed to matte. As I do have some pores I have pores all over my face, but they're bigger in this area here. And if I keep it matte, you don't see them as much. And then another little tip is, I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can on camera. There's a little jump here from where it's matte to shiny. I just like to use my finger to blend the edge so you don't see it. I really like this makeup today. Okay, so now I'm going to do my lips. I always use my fingers to take off lip balm. If you've watched my old videos or other videos, I'm really sorry for the repetition, but some people, this is their first video watching me. So I use my fingers because I feel like using a tissue or a wipe sometimes takes off too much product. Whereas when you use your finger, in my opinion, you get left with the perfect amount on your lip. Obviously I can't do this on clients, but on myself I can feel it. So that's what I like to do. Now I am going to take, I'm going to take my NARS Spunk lip pencil. Come on camera, you got one job. There we go, focused. Such a beautiful pencil. And then, do I use this one or this one? Yeah, I think Bound. So I'm going to use the Bound Velvet Lip Glide. Press and roll, press and roll. I feel I'm going to put a tiny bit of gloss on top of it as well. So this is, intriguing. Intriguing. Lip tint, it says on there. Very small writing. Writing that only borrowers could read. Or people that are not almost 40. Yeah, intriguing lip tint. from NARS. Yeah, oh, that's nice. Come on, camera. Okay, so now that I have, why are you doing this? Just behave. Now that I have that on, I feel like my cheeks could do with a tiny bit more colour. So I am going to use, oh, it's not here. Of course it's not. I thought I had my Fenty Beauty Stunner Lip Paint in Uncuffed, I think it is the pink one, but I can't see it here. And it's not in this bag. Yeah, but it should really be a cream product, you know, Stace. Okay, pause again. So, I'm going to use a tiny bit of Soar lipstick. Oh yeah, that was a good find. Really good find. And then I'm go to my foundation brush. Oh no, let me just use my fingers. Yeah, just a little bit more colour. And then to really amp up the glowiness, I'm going to take some clear lip gloss from MAC, sorry. A bit of gloss. Oh, you see, I store this. Can you see there's a line here? I store this upside down like this because it leaks. It's a great product, but the packaging is pants. So just get a tiny bit of this. And just pop a bit of gloss here. And a little bit under my brow bone. A little bit here. Sorry, you really have to check gloss from every angle and make sure that it's smooth the whole way. Otherwise it can look really patchy and awful. I'm going to put a tiny bit here, not much. A little bit on this bone here. And then the final bit, I'm going to take a little, what is this? A 226 brush from MAC. I think this was a limited edition brush, or they may have brought it back now, who knows. And that becomes your own like natural inner corner highlight. And that's it, guys. That is the final makeup. So this is, see? What's that I see there? Can't see it properly because the autofocus line is on my face, but yeah, bingo. Can you see that? Yeah, there. Need to tap and blend. Better. This is how extra I am, guys. This is how much I check to make sure it's all seamless. As it looks really simple, but technically it's actually not as simple as you think. Okay, I'm happy there. Cheek is good, brow's good. Yes, let's look at the other side. I have to move my laptop, sorry, so I can see. So guys, there you have it. This is the final makeup look for today. I absolutely adore this. This is how you do glass skin on black women. We cannot take the moisturizer everywhere. We just look like an oil slick, but if you do it and you place it strategically, it is so beautiful. I am so happy that I sat down to do this video today because honestly, when I was in bed at 4:58, I was just like, I don't want to wake up and do this. But now I just feel so good. Like I'm so happy that I've done it, and I hope it was helpful and useful for you guys, because sometimes, like, I know before I started YouTube, I used to just want to watch brown women do really beautiful makeup, and that spoke to me. That wasn't like triangles of concealer or lots of baking or heavy setting, just like natural beauty makeup. And I didn't see anyone, and that's why I started. And I hope that I'm filling that gap for some other women out there, that they can watch someone that makes them feel like their beauty is believable, even though it's brown. That's my hashtag, believable brown beauty on Instagram. So yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of Instagram, if you recreate this look or any of my looks that you do, please tag me on them so that I can put you up in my stories. My Instagram handle will be left here. I also forgot to say I do live Get Ready With Me's on Sunday mornings at 9:30 GMT. Yes. I have to say it in that order, otherwise I just get like mixed up and miss bits out. So yeah, come and hang out. I actually am going to wash my face. It's 7 o'clock now, so I've got 2.5 hours to get ready for church and my live, and I'll see you guys at 9:30. Thank you so much for everything, for your comments, for your support, for your tags. I really appreciate you guys, and I'm really enjoying this. So that's that. Whatever you do today, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.